Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In the last episode, we blew up the pile of rocks that were blocking the passageway here and fought the Dark Elf, that guy there, who had been trapped along with a couple of the Deep Gnomes over here. So we have collected his head and we are ready to return to the Myconid Grove, so that we can turn in that quest. So I am going to go back to the Myconid colony. We'll turn in the quest that we have here, which should finish off the entire Underdark quest line, and we'll be ready to move on. Ideally, we'll be ready to move on to Act 2.
Peacebringer, be at home.
I brought you near his head.
The drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter.
Cool.
As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
Very cool. Envoy's amulet. Okay. So, are we done? Okay. So I don't think that we can actually go to do that, but let's take a minute and see if we can actually go and find the Githyanki Creche. Because we're getting pretty close to level 6, and I would love to be able to go in to Act 2 at level 6. That would be pretty sweet. Well, let's go talk to the sales guy over here real quick.
Welcome back. Have you made?
look at
I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything,
Okay.
in my private collection
He's not going to
is
have
something
anything that
like
I care about. I'm just trying to offload stuff. So, sell that. Sell that. Don't need any of this, I don't think. Mostly just trying to offload unnecessary inventory. Okay. And then we don't need any of that. She doesn't need any of that. And unfortunately, he just has a bunch of stuff that I'm not sure I'm going to be able to sell. Hopefully I can get rid of all of the junk. Okay. All right, that's good enough.
Very well.
All right. So now we can head off in this direction. If we can do the Githyanki Creche, I'd like to do that because that is more experience points, which I'm sure that you as a viewer probably don't care much about, but me as the person having to deal with fighting these things, I'd like to be as high level as possible to make it easier. So hopefully you're enjoying the content enough that you're willing to put up with that. If not, feel free to skip ahead. But we're going to go try to see if we can find this Githyanki Creche, because supposedly there's a cure for our ailment there. Let's see. I think I need to go up this way. And we'll see if we can go up that elevator or whatever that was. Okay. Quick save.
Doesn't work.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't work. All right, that's fine. So that means we can't go back. I don't think there's anything I can do to make it work either. I think this is an access point down from when you go to the Githyanki thingy, so that's fine. All right, so we will go back to Grimforge. And then we will go straight that way. And here we go. Well, let me double check my quests here. Are there any Underdark quests remaining? So free True Soul Nair. I don't know why we would have had that as a quest. We did cure the poison gnome. I don't see any Underdark quests. He'll meet us back at the camp. And as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and take a long rest before we move on to the next area. Oh, you know what? That probably wasn't smart. I probably would have gotten a free rest out of the transition between acts, but whatever.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
Okay, well, bye. I wasn't really trying to have a conversation with him. I just wanted to mark the quest off. So what did we just get? Well, he just gave us... Oh, Blazer of Benevolence. Remedial Rhymes. I mean, that's cool and all, but I don't think any of my characters can actually use it. Okay, so... Rescue Volo is complete. All of our companion... things are as up-to-date as they can be. These are all in the Shadow Cursed lands. These are continual. Well, we can't really do that one, can we? Okay. There we go. Do that one. Have ourselves a nice little rest. Get everything full up. And we'll leave the camp and move on. Is there a reason we're not working? Yes, I am ready to move on. Excuse me. Waiting for the loading. Come on. There we go. Okay. Ooh.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Well, now I'm intrigued. Do continue.
I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life. Twice over, in fact. You supported me against Lae'zel. I may not have survived that night without you. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me. At least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm. Her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Well, thank you for sharing. Oh, okay. Do I have any more options? I'm not really interested in having an extended conversation right now. Absolutist Expedition Trunk. Oh, of course it's locked.
Trust no one. A crooked touch.
Okay. Okay, well, yeah, we'll take all of that. Why not? Okay, I don't want to have to redo any of that, so we'll quick save. A weary traveler.
Who there, wanderer?
Oh, Elminster.
Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
As a matter of fact, I do. He's resting in camp.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
It would be my pleasure.
And I would confirm it to be so. Please. After you.
Okay.
There you are. Now, I hope you don't mind my having ingratiated myself into the most palatable graces of your provisions. You find me quite sated indeed. Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
For those of you who don't know, Elminster is a very powerful wizard in Waterdeep. He's extremely famous. What message and what charge would that be?
The long-awaited question. Now, if you please, Elminster, for the too long-awaited answer.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. And I trust you've told your fellow traveler here the nature of your ills.
I can't say that so far I've volunteered the entire truth.
Do you mean to say you've never bothered to disclose how dangerous you are?
Not in so many words. No.
Then you two have much to discuss after I'll have taken my leave. In short, Gale, through his own doing, has become a living explosive that could wipe from this world this very gathering, and much more besides. For his folly, Mystra forsook him, but now she has decreed he is to be given a chance of redemption.
Mystra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
If the goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to some divine intervention.
The very purpose of my presence. In a roundabout sort of way.
Yeah, they never just come in and fix things.
That the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
Gale alone? How so?
The orb.
Precisely. That which renders him so dangerous is an orb of Netherese origin that is buried within his chest. And that, Gale, is how we arrive at the heart of my directive. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
That's monstrous. You're tasking him to kill himself.
He is not. But it seems that Mystra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
It is an honor, and it shall be done.
On my honor, I'm not sure yet I can say the same.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break
Come on, shut up.
shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you. An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. Suppose it's time we dealt with the Hollyphant in the room. You have questions for me? I promise I have answers.
Not really.
Oh. Well,
I'm not interested in long
case,
conversations. I'm sure you guys aren't either.
Move on.
Okay. So, I think that we're gonna switch out. What's wrong with her?
So Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know.
Well, that is what that is. Okay, so we're gonna have Will hang out here for a little while.
Quite an explosive. And listen, I don't know what drives a man to consider to me the big boy.
Yeah. I only came over here for you to hang out and camp.
The blade, and just when.
All right, because I want to pick up Gale and run around with him for a little while.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Join me.
With
Get him to level up from whatever level he is now. So he's level 5. Excellent. All right, so we're definitely going to take Fireball and Counterspell. And we will take out Thunder Wave to get Fireball. And we'll take out Ray of Sickness to get Counterspell. Okay, and then didn't we have a robe or something? Robe of Summer. Resistance to cold damage versus... At this point, I guess it's just see which one looks cooler. Yeah, that one looks cooler. We'll do that one. And then I don't know that I have anything I want to give him as far as... We'll do that. Because why not? We'll put a ring on him. Why not? Let's see. We have several new items for people to have. Don't think that this is going to be any better than what he has, though. Four to 10, 3 to 10. Has tenacity. But this does radiant damage. This adds radiant damage. That's why it does 4 to 10. Okay. So I think I'm going to swap that out and give her that. Why not? Let's look at Asterion. He has the Sword of Screams, the Rapier. I don't think I can dual wield if I put a Rapier in his hand, though, right? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. So this, and it's 8 and 9. Put this in his... So it's 4 to 11 and 2 to 7. Same thing. So the Sword of Screams has a +1 bonus to attack rolls on a hit, possibly bane your target. Whereas this one's just has a +1 weapon enhancement. So we'll go with that for now for him. This is a war pick, which is not going to be useful for any of my other characters. Don't think I have anything else that's going to make that much of a difference. Okay. All right, well, that seems like a good stopping point to end the episode. Hopefully you guys are having lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button. Oh, hold on.
Let's get going.
Be sure to click the like button so that the YouTube algorithm knows that you are. Subscribe to the channel so that you know when the next episode comes out. And I do have a link to my Patreon in the description if you'd like to help me turn this channel into a thriving online business. Again, thank you very much for your time, and I will see you for the next one.